Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 559. We're just one away from 560, which doesn't mean anything except 560, but that's still cool. I am your host here to bring you the Brony community for this week. I am Circuit Main. And of course, I'm joined by my wonderful group of panelists here to also talk about the Brony community. We are joined by DM21,
How's it going?
Tokoi,
Me.
Textalion,
Yeep.
and of course from the Otaku Ascended, Suki. Tsukino.
Oh, I'm sorry, didn't hear you.
Nah. Alright. Anyway, so we're here to bring in the Brony community for this week. Unfortunately, Deathlight will not be able to join us. Apparently, there is a power outage going on in his area, and it's been going on for the better part of an hour now. So,
Don't you love the weather?
weather is fun. Whether or not you like it. Da 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 da. But anyway, so as I mentioned, we're here to bring you the Brony community. I do apologize if I seem to be a bit out of sorts. Unfortunately, sometime last week I took ill. The weird part is it kind of was just kind of on the edges of things. It didn't really feel all that bad until later in the week, and then it just kind of hit me full bore, and now I'm still trying to recover. It's pretty bad. I honestly don't know what it is. I ran the test, so I know it's not the vid, but whatever it is really hit me hard. So hopefully in a few days I'll feel a little bit more right as rain, but until then I hope you can all bear with me if things seem a little more low-key and relaxed, though it's going to be kind of funny because for the show today, we're going to basically be doing a watching and commenting on Ponies the Anthology 3.14. Well, 7.314. But yes, the Pi edition of Ponies Anthology. So it's the 10th version of the 7th one.
Never end. It'll keep calculating on and on and on.
Something like that. But yes, we're going to be talking all about that. But before we do, of course, we do want to warm up our vocal cords and talk about a little bit about what's going on with us. And of course, the best way to do that is a little bit of What's Up, Brony. Of course, starting off our web time, as I mentioned, unfortunately, I've been somewhat under the weather. I do apologize for that. So I don't have much else to go on in regards to that. But does anybody else want to give a little bit of What's Up, Brony going on with them?
I had to deal with the remnants of snow this past week, so I had to get alternate means of work transport. So I haven't been riding my bike, and I kind of miss it. That's the breaks.
That definitely sucks. Anybody else want to throw in some web time in there?
My cat passed on Friday.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
Well, it was more my sister's cat, but still.
Hey, a cat is a cat, and if you love it, it is still pain.
Yeah. Her health took a nosedive halfway through the week. And we had to change the appointment.
Ugh.
It would have been selfish to keep her alive just because we would miss her.
Well, that's all fair. Over the silence.
Alright, anybody else have any other What's Up, Brony that they want to throw out there?
I think we're good for the moment.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, well, whew.
What a way to start a show!
It's okay. For some weird reason, I just feel like I just got hit by something just a second ago anyway, so. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead. We'll get started here then. Mm, sorry. Sorry. Okay.
You know what? I do have something to add. It just came to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, just a few hours ago, Ponies Online got a little bit of shout out on Equestria Daily. I only have one issue though. We did not come out. We did not make the convention because of COVID. We were playing it before the whole mess started. That is all.
Um.
Yeah, stuff's not hitting very well today, is it?
Well, just to give them a little bit of credit, they're not saying you started because of COVID, but you did start during the COVID era, and it just I guess it kind of snowballed into there somewhat.
Yeah. It's just one of those things of, yeah, I don't mind it, but also like remnants. Yeah, it's just some wording.
Fair enough. Anyway, sorry.
Conventions. I was about to say conventions.
Well, that's pretty much where. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and go into that then. All right. But yes, let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and bring up our convention information here. And of course, starting off, we have the online concert Winter Rave that's going to be starting in a week and a half. So the week Saturday the 16th of December, we'll start the concert. The fun music times. This will go on for 2 weekend nights, and this is of course the Rave of the House of Bells, and I believe it is also a charity event. So you get to listen to some pony music, contribute to some charity. What's to say? What's wrong with that? Nothing at all. It all sounds great to me. And along with that, we also have the Vancouver Pony Expo. It's going to be starting at the beginning, near the beginning of January, about the 11th of January, and to the 14th. Of course, this is in Vancouver, Canada, so if you are more up north, good chance to enjoy some Canadian bronies, which is always a fun time. Of course, those are the two big ones that are coming up. And
OmniCon would be what, somewhat after it.
HarmonyCon is another few weeks after that, but we'll probably start delving into that a little bit later when it gets a little bit closer. But yeah, along with that, we're gonna go. We also have, as mentioned, Ponies Online was announced. This, of course, dealing with the Ponies Online convention that will be returning on April 13th to the 14th, which is a couple of weeks after BabsCon, if my calendar is correct.
Yep, basically we are shooting for the 1 month that didn't have a pony convention.
Which you're technically not wrong, but you're still screaming in a couple of weeks after a pony convention, so.
True. But then again, it's not like May with all its conventions like one after the other.
That's fair enough. But yeah, along with that, there was actually an announcement video here.
It's nice Winter Rave is doing a charity stream.
Yep. Spectrum really did do good work on this.
But yes, it is Fallout Equestria themed, which is kind of interesting to see a convention themed after a subset of the Brony community. But it is a really big subset that a lot of people run with. So why not? I don't see it.
After the time theme last year, why not go a little bit post-apocalyptic?
Fair. The fun thing about the online conventions is I don't see a lot of the big name conventions being able to do or willing to do something like this, just because of the more niche element. So I think it'll be an interesting turn altogether.
Also, it's a cost sunk fallacy as well.
Sunk cost fallacy, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, before we get on to the news, I just want to make a quick update here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Halfway through the opening of the What's Up, Brony and stuff, I basically got hit, but I got hit hard with something. I don't know. I'm not in the best of shape right now. I'm not feeling the greatest. I'm going to try my best to keep the show going. If we end up having to cut off because I am really not feeling it at all and I need to lie down, I do apologize.
We do respect
you can't control when you get sick.
I can't, but I'm really not liking it because it's been messing with me for days and it's actually gotten me completely paranoid now, but that's another problem. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get started here with the news. Alright, of course, starting off, we're going to hit Generation 5 here a little bit. We don't have much in the way of G5 news, but a couple of music lyric videos have popped up. In this case, Wishentine's Day. Of course, they have an official pony music video of Wishentine's, which is basically, I think they're...
I think the Pegasi...
The Pegasi holiday. Yeah, the Pegasi Christmas holiday.
I will still gladly say the following. I'm happy that they have more than one holiday in G5.
I still find it funny. Well, I don't know. I could delve into the whole holiday thing altogether because I got questions about it, but I'm not gonna delve too much right now because things. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on. Next, we have the Magic in Us official remix and music video. This, I believe, is to do with the Chapter 6 wrap-up.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, the...
Misty wrap-up, Misty wrap-up.
But, yeah, essentially, if you haven't watched Chapter 6 yet, you might want to watch this with caution, but then again, maybe it doesn't reveal anything, I don't know. So yeah, we'll leave that up to you if you want to see it or not. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on here. So we do have the week of pony history. This, of course, we deal. This week has a lot of pony merch that was a lot more on the meme side, including a wallet toting about how they're gonna love and tolerate the crap out of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And of course,
I'm gonna love and tolerate the hell out of you.
And of course, when bronies were so famous that even famous people were posting about them on Twitter when Twitter was still a thing. So yeah, a lot of fun history. If you want to check it out, the links are all in the news. Speaking of history, old school style My Little Pony plushies from G1 have started to pop up on Amazon. These little plushies are apparently in bags. So far, we have Applejack.
So blind bag.
Bags. No, they are not They are not blind. They're just in bags.
So
Okay.
it's a 2D rather than 3D, and it becomes 3D once air is added.
I don't know about that either. But we have Applejack, Twilight, Firefly. And we just have the single images here, which makes it look like they're in a chip bag. And it doesn't look like they're on sale yet. Or if they were, they're already completely gone.
Not surprising in this fandom.
Nope, they're set to release in March.
Mm.
But apparently, except for Firefly, who's already apparently available. For $15. Okay, that's not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Looks to be a good sized Firefly there too. Anyway, yep, if you have any interest in getting really old school ponies with really tiny wings. I don't know either. Alright, so moving on. Over in New York, Hasbro and Amazon have announced a free family holiday pop-up event. So this is going on from December 8th to 10th. for just a few hours each one of those days, where basically Hasbro will have a bunch of toys and activities and stuff over there for people to check out. Of course, this includes Peppa Pig, My Little Pony, PJ Masks. All we care about is the pony. Forget the pig. Nobody cares about the pig.
Unless
Cook
there's
the pig.
Transformers, then I'm interested.
In any
Cook
case,
the piggy.
this happens this weekend, so if you happen to be in the New York area, you might want to check it out. Hopefully somebody will be there to talk a little bit about it, and we can get an idea of what exactly is going on over there, but, you know, we'll just see what happens from there. Anyway, moving right along. Oh, I think I closed something by accident. Hold on. Maybe. I'll just go one at a time until I can figure it out. Oh, no, I know what I closed, and I'm an idiot. I forgot I could just, yeah. There we go. Right. So, just for something completely random and hilarious and winter themed, a Rainbow Dash and a non-shipping comic was posted up called Dashing Through the Snow.
Oh no!
So, yeah, if you, for some weird reason, you just
Skipping
want to
through
see...
the snow on a one-horse open sleigh.
Yes.
If you want to see a little shipping fun, or maybe you just want to see...
The art style is nice.
See something getting a little more intense, there's your opportunity and option right there.
A snowball fight.
Yeah. But in any case, it's a little holiday quirkiness. If you really enjoy shipping with ponies with random people, you know, you got the option. It's just there. Have fun with it if you want. If not, you don't have to. You could just go ahead and ignore it. In any case, it's there. Let's move right along. Issue 19 of the G5 My Little Pony comic series has released as a few days ago. This one, of course, is dealing with Pip and Zip having a Freaky Friday swap caused by Milky Way. Yeah, we know the joke. Anyway, so this is not the wrap-up yet. This, of course, is dealing with an escalation of situation. And I believe the 20th issue is when things finally do get wrapped up between them. By the way, Milky Way is a little minky thing that you can see there in the middle of that, well, the side of one comic, the top of the other, little fuzzy furball thing. Honestly, wonderful to see fan art of it at some point.
Recently, a Doctor Who villain came back called Beat the Meat, and yeah, kind of reminds me of Milky Way in some form.
I'm just going to leave that one alone and move on. So, Gameloft. Gameloft. Here's a fun one. Of course, Gameloft is still going strong with their Pony Town. I dropped out of it a while.
Hippogriffs.
Yeah, I dropped out of it a while ago, so I'm not going to be able to really give an idea of what it's like anymore, but just watching what they keep coming out with and more reasons for you to keep buying the same characters over and over. I'm not kidding.
Keep buying our race swapped ponies. I swear it's new content.
I'm going to go ahead and mute DM for a quick moment just because I really want to get through the news here while I still have the energy. But yes, the My Little Pony Magic Princess game update has a heartwarming shop, so for all your Christmas pleasure, and for the 8th iteration of Twilight Sparkle, this time as a Hippogriff and as a Sea Pony, I wouldn't be surprised if they were swappable, like the changeling versions of the characters. But yeah, if you wanted to have an idea of what the characters would look like as either Hippogriffs or as Sea Ponies, well, we already have the Sea Pony option, but now we have the Hippogriff option too.
Which is not a bad thing.
It's not. I mean, if anything, it gives the artists an idea of how to draw these.
As long as it gives us new content.
Well, we always have new content. But now we have more new content.
You know what I meant.
Yeah.
Yes.
But here's a question, though. Okay, never mind. The Hippogriffs apparently have the cutie marks on the necklaces. Which, you know what? I'm not going to poke too much into that one. That'll be a headache. That'll be a headache if you really get into that too much. And
That's always a headache in this
yeah.
fandom.
And speaking of which, here's a fun one. For those of you who are interested at all, apparently Grand Theft Auto 6 officially brought their official reveal trailer, which wasn't supposed to go out until tomorrow.
Because of leakers.
Yeah.
Maybe, well, it was GameSpot that released it, so less leaker and more impatience.
Uh,
But anyway, leaving that one alone, just thought it was funny. Here's something funny that's coming out soon. Midnight Mares. We have talked about this series a lot. This was, of course, an animation offshoot that was being worked on for years. And a few resets, a few questions about release. I actually got a little figurine in my figure collection that I've had for a long time. But the one thing we always wondered is if and when it was going to come out. And apparently it looks like January 31st, they have a release for pilots for the pilot episode of the show. And along with that, they also had a Black Friday sale in regards to figures into Patreon tiers to get access to background, side stuff, little bits of lore and information, things like that. But yeah, a lot of fun little things going on. So if you were interested in being a part of this, getting more information, or wanting to know when the release of Midnight Mares was, now we have an official set date. So a couple of months down the line, we are going to be checking that out. It's going to be very interesting, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm more surprised that it's still a thing, but also not because it's an indie animation. Those are hot at the moment.
I'm just glad that they finally did get to the point of actually getting it released here soon.
Yeah, because we've heard about it for years, and they are awesome character designs.
All right. Well, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on here. But that was it for the news. And really quick, we're gonna jump into Tell Your Tale because we're not jumping into Tell Your Tale. The next Tell Your Tale episode is basically a wrap up of the events of Chapter 6, or of the latest chapter that came out on Netflix. And if I recall correctly, we have not had our normal 2 week stipulation that we say you have 2 weeks to catch the news episodes before we allow for people to talk about them.
That'll be next week.
Yep. So for the Tell Your Tale, we're going to hold off on this one and the previous one, and also the Dragon one still that we already know of that came out several weeks ago. But yeah, we have a few Tell Your Tales out. No new one came out this week though, so luckily you're not going to fall too far behind if you need to catch up with Chapter 6, but yep, we're basically nudging heavily into spoiler territory, so be very, very careful if you want to avoid spoilers. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the next little bit of fun, which of course is going to be our challenge of the week. And of course, every week we bring up our challenge of the week, and we do a random pull from all of you with random pulls into a picker wheel, and we post them all up. And after a random pull, we will randomly pick our challenge. Randomly. In this case, our random challenge, a random pull of random things is Holiday Burnout. Kind of funny, really. But along with Holiday Burnout, we also have the Protest Initiative Challenge.
well, Silent Blast is in with them on Showbox.
Oh,
They might still show up here in a second. See?
Oh.
Hi, Cole.
Hello.
Goldust, we had the challenge of the week, which was Holiday Burnout, but we also had a Protest Initiative Challenge.
That's right. The protest the protest the tape.
Yeah, I think we
It's
need
tape.
a lot of it. We need a lot of tape.
Yeah,
You need a lot of duct tape there, Cole.
you need a lot of tape to record all this nonsense.
That's
Duct
one
tape
tape.
forever.
Huh.
So with that, I made this earlier today.
Yo, what you make?
Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
We have a
Well,
bunch of...
well, Circuit, how can this be shown on stream? What the hell is wrong with you?
Oh no!
Bad.
Oh no! Such a bad naughty thing. No.
It's just tape, literally. It's coming. You got everything from Scotch tape to well, you only got Scotch tape and washi tape with holiday things on it. But,
Yep. Okay. Yep. Circuit. Whatever you want to say to justify it. Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like someone tried to mute you, though.
Yeah, no, it's just Circuit that's just completely wiped out and just has tape all over him.
It's okay, Circuit. We don't kink shame here.
There.
Sometimes we do it with legitimate BDSM. Sometimes we do it with tape.
We only kink shame if kink shaming is your kink.
Yep.
Jeez, and I worked so hard to get him in a good position.
I
I worked so hard. I worked really, really hard to get his mane looking like it was all just braggled on the ground, and he was actually lying down prone. And all
It's
you can comment on
mostly
is
the
the
fact
tape.
that it is coming down around the chin rather than drooping over the eyes.
It does look
yeah,
good,
it's tape.
though. You did a good job, Circuit.
Yeah.
And definitely good job with the mane on the floor.
Yeah, good job on the
Yeah.
hair.
That does look like a disheveled mane of, it's been a long ass day.
Yeah. Slow improvements, but I'm definitely enjoying my little improvements as I go. But we also have one entry from Toa, literally putting in just as we were talking about it.
Nice.
The hat was too small, and I was told, just wear the damn hat. All right, fine. Put some blue tape and it'll be fine.
Nice. Is good.
Is good hat. All right. And with that, we didn't get ready any other entries this week. I think everybody's just been kind of wiped out after Thanksgiving and the encroaching ho-ho-ho-miss. You can hear Santa creeping up on you.
I also think Chaos Sakai is just taking a break from everything because that boy worked way too hard on everything this past few months.
Well, he did say he was going to take his time, but it's not just Chaos Sakai that makes things. It's everybody that makes things.
I have never once made a thing.
You make things.
Cole, do I have to bring up the photo evidence of you making myself in a nice little drawing?
Eggs.
Benedict.
Alright, in the meantime though, if you could see from the picker wheel, it means it's now time for the challenge of next week. Of course, we put everybody's entries into the big old wheel, and we spin.
You know what? After today, there's only one thing that I can put in as a suggestion.
I'll put it in, but I'm really not sure I should.
I think he started something.
My mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yes.
Jackpot's 10 failures? I don't know.
Ooh, that's a nice
So
one.
we got
Chaos.
Pensapenis. Well, however you want to define that is up to you. Oversized sword. Ho 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 practice. Completing your collection. What is a humbug?
It's a bug that goes up your humbug.
And log and fire. Anybody else got any other entries they want to throw in there while we got the chance?
You got a decent number.
I know, I'm just giving everybody a chance. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a spin.
Hey, that's two for
No.
me.
Oh. Thank
Oversized
goodness.
sword.
It almost got. Hey, we almost got another sword.
Reroll.
Oversized sword. How you want to define that is up to you, but if you don't want to define it at all, we also have the Protest Initiative Challenge.
Suki got his wish after all.
The Protest Initiative challenge this week is fire safety.
Only you could prevent forest fires.
So we have oversized sword and fire safety.
Yep.
All right, everybody.
That's a humbug.
There's your wonderful picker wheels. It's now time to go for
Yeah, I
it.
put in content creation why I say bah humbug. We actually found a bah humbug hat that fits my head because the last one we had was child size.
Little hard
Whoa,
to tell.
that's...
See if you measure that, we could work with it.
That only gets the crown of the head. That doesn't get what we need for this helmet to get over the glasses.